it's pretty miserable. Tomorrow's supposed to be even colder, so that'll be nice. It's supposed to be 20 below in the morning, and the wind chill they said could hit 50 below. Sweet! Well, here we are on the coldest day of the year. Wind chill they say today could hit 40 below, and it's windy, it's cold. Yeah, it's brutal. I mean, I got somebody that wants a full load of wood, and he said, well, you can bring it a different day. Well, I got today to do it, so I'm going to do it. And it's just loading wood and then going and delivering. I do have to stack for them. It's in the neighborhood, so I think it'll be out of the wind. Right here is where it's the windiest, but I got to chuck the wood on first. Full load into the trailer here. I just backed up into the, you can see the drift here. I plowed through. This stuff is all hard packed, so I'm up on the drift right now. So I got the front end out of it though, but I backed up to this white oak here because I want to get a bunch of this white oak because he wants oak. It's a guy that goes through about a full cord every year, and he doesn't burn for heat, it's just for fun. And he said, bring me what's good wood. You want oak, and I know it lasts him a whole year, so I'm gonna put a bunch of this white oak in first because I know a lot of this is good to go. I tested it the other day and it was like 18-19%. So I'm going to put a bunch of this in, and we're going to put a bunch of red oak in. I got some red oak over there, we're going to put that in. And I got some red oak over there, we're going to put that in. So I got to get chucking because it's cold out here, and I'm going to be frothing pretty darn quick. Look at here, I backed up onto the drift, and it's rock hard. I mean, I broke through a little over there, but right here is where it's the drift comes through, where it's the worst. This stuff is just like cement. And so yeah, I threw a bunch in here. And we'll go to the other spots. We're going to chuck this wood right now. Well, I got that one loaded. That is a full cord and a third. It's a full load, so 4 face cords, 4 Rick's Rank rows, however you like to count it. And I'm going to go drop this off because it's on my way to where I got to deliver it. I'm going to drop it off at my business, pick up my other trailer, come back and put another load on my little baby dumper because I got another load of oak to deliver same time, well, tomorrow afternoon. This one's for tomorrow morning. We're going to be stacking it. And right now it's 0 and it's windy. I said the wind chill is like 20 below. It feels like it. You got to keep moving. As long as you keep moving, it's not bad, but you don't want to stop like now. Tomorrow it's supposed to drop down another 20-25 degrees, so it's going to be nipply out here, as they say. It's going to be very chilly. The chillibration will be on. So I'm going to go take this trailer, get rid of it, come back with the other trailer and load that one up right now. Well, here we are, folks. Coldest day of the year. Great day in the Woodyard. You want to know why? Because when it's cold, wood sells. I've got 2 deliveries today. This morning I got 3 more orders, and people are like, will you deliver wood? We're almost out of wood. We need wood. And yes, I will, because that's what I do. Outside is the best place to be. Now, this morning when I woke up, we had 19 below 0 actual temperature. Talked to my brother Ken in northern Wisconsin. He's about 3 hours north of me. He had 29 below. Now that was actual temperature. Our wind chill right now is 45 below. Up there, he said it was 65 below. That's what they said anyway. That's cold, no matter where you are, who you are. Any part of the world, that's cold. I'm dressed warm. I'm probably gonna work up a sweat. This order I loaded last night. It's a full cord and a third, so 4 face cords. And the guy that I'm delivering this to usually orders in October, but he was gone apparently, said he was on vacation for a long time. I think he's retired. And he said he apologized. He said, I'm sorry for ordering so late, but he said, I'm almost out of wood. Can you deliver me a full load? So we've got full cord and a third, 4 face cords, and he pays me to stack this. Now I stack $25 per face cord or third of a cord to stack it. So for me to stack this is going to be $100, and it's going to take me about 45-50 minutes. So that's what I charge. That's what I need to have, because I only stack wood if I get paid, pretty much, most of the time. So it's all loaded up, and then I've got my other little trailer right over there, and that's loaded already too, because I got a delivery right after this one to deliver that load. So I loaded them yesterday when it wasn't quite as cold. Yesterday it was, I don't know, like 10 below or something like that, and it was windy, so it's still cold, but that is a good thing. Now a lot of people complain like, oh, it's the end of the world, you know, this global climate change. You know what I call it? Weather. You know how long we've been having weather? Oh, 2 billion years now. In weather, you know what it does? It changes. It goes up, it goes down. It rains, it doesn't rain. It's sunny, it's not sunny. We get clouds, it snows. Weather. Weather's good, change is good. All right, we're gonna hook this baby up. We're gonna go deliver some wood and bring home a whole pile of Uncle Benjamin's today. Here we go. So I do lock my trailers up. I got locks. I know they're not much, but it'll slow most people down. And then I put a lock on the wheels too. I got one of those things I put on the wheels. So I lock that, and we're gonna get this put on right here. The cold is real. I had to take my gloves off a little bit to fix my mic because it wasn't working right on my camera. And I had my glove off for maybe 2 minutes. My fingers were already getting numb. If while I'm doing this, my face starts to go numb and I can't talk and I fall down and roll around in the snow because I freeze to death, I'll just hop in the truck and I'll warm up. It happens. Like I said, weather. We have weather. And for those of you right now that are in the south, you're supposedly getting ice storms. I guess I'd prefer this cold over ice storms because they're predicting like 1 or half an inch to an inch of ice. That's going to be bad for those people. And they don't have the equipment for taking care of it down there. For those of you that live there, you know that. But everything takes longer and hurts more when it's cold. But I'll get this thing all hooked up and we can go deliver it. But it does help sell wood. And for those of you that don't sell wood, I'm sure you're burning a lot of wood right now just to stay warm. That's one of the things that most people have no concept of, is that if you're heating your facility, whether it's your house, business, garage, work shed, whatever it is, if you're heating it with wood, you've got to have the Boy Scout motto. You've got to be prepared. I just was talking to a guy this morning and he told me that he's all ready for the cold because he prepared. He had his Boy Scout uniform on and made sure he had everything ready to go. So I just double checked to make sure I go. I've got it latched. I got the right ball. It's a 2 5/16. I got the safety breakaway brake on. My safety chains are on. My electrics are plugged in. And I've got my foot up. It's locked in place. We're ready to rock and roll. So here I'm stacking the wood, obviously. I start with the corner, and this guy has 4 face chords, 4/3 of a chord, 1 full chord and a third, and I just build the corners and then the wall in the back, and then I'll do 4 runs going from the wall that I built. Now, it looks like it's curved, like it's going to fall over, but it's not. That's just the camera, because I have it on super wide, so it has a curve to it, but it's actually very straight. I look across the back and make sure that it's braced properly, and when I put the pieces in, I'm kind of locking them into each of the rows together. I'll put a piece kind of staggered once in a while, and that will lock it together so it's really nice and solid. So yeah, you just, once you get going, you can do your runs all the way out, and then I'll do corners on the end again here once I move the trailer forward a little bit, and it's going to be just a little over 8 feet long and then a little over 4 feet high, and because it's 3 or 4 rows, it's going to be about 6 feet wide, and fits nicely on the cement. That's a great place for people to store firewood outside, is on concrete, because it's nice and solid and dry, and the moisture from the ground does not, come up through the wood and into the wood. It doesn't absorb it, so that's a good thing. So we're just finishing it off here, then I'm going to level it off. And yeah, it was cold, very cold, 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 cold. So here we go. I'll tell you all about it. All right, I got it stacked. That took me just a little less than an hour. It was about 55 minutes to stack all this. It's a full chord and a third, so 4 face chords if you think that way. And for those of you that question my ability to know how much wood is in my trailer when I throw it in loose, because I've thrown in so much wood in my trailer over the years, I know what it holds. When I get it as full as I can go loose with the tarp that just covers it, I can get 4 face cords or 4 cords in a third. I'm going to show you what I got here. So I did a little measuring, had to do a little doctoring at the end there because I had it actually too high. So I think it's still too high. So right here we've got, right here's 4 feet. So I am 4 feet 6 inches. So 4 feet 6 inches high all the way across. And then we're going to measure the length here. And 8 feet is right here. I'm about 2 inches over. So I am 6 inches too high. So this top layer of logs, which is going to end up being probably, see, 4, 6 foot 12, so about 10 cubic feet. Too much? No, not 10. It'd be 6 times 4, 3, 2, 8. How you doing? I just got.
You're still alive.
Oh, I'm fine.
Okay.
I've been moving the whole time.
All right.
I just got done. I was just measuring it. This top, I just measured to be sure because I threw it in loose and I threw it in fast.
Okay.
And 4 feet is right here. So the top layer, free wood. There you go.
So, I could get another. I could get 2 cords on here, but you just you can't take 2 cords.
Well, what I do is I can fit 4 if I throw it in loose. And the reason I said that, I can deliver 1 load, but I have to stack it all in here to get 5.
Yeah, it's a lot
and
of
then
work.
1 in the truck. It's a lot of extra work.
Yeah.
So and I'm only 20 minutes away.
So this is 4 face.
Yep.
So I can't get 2 full cords.
Yeah, you could, because you can go. It's 4 feet wide, so you could get another one here, another one there. So you could get.
Well, this will last me.
Oh yeah. There's a lot of white oak and some red oak. It's kind of a mix of stuff. So, but it's all oak. But yeah, it'll be good wood for it. Good spot for it too, facing the sun like this. So.
Yeah. Well, I would throw a tarp on it. Then.
Yeah, if you cover just the top is the smart. Don't cover the sides.
Oh really?
Yeah, you want it to breathe.
Let the air. Okay.
Yep, let the air flow through. It is always the best. But what I recommend people doing is if you're going to cover, the top, maybe have just 6 inches, maybe a foot hang down. And a lot of people, what they'll do is they'll just put a nail around it just to hold it, and it keeps the top dry.
Okay.
But being that you're on cement,
Right.
you're going to get airflow through there all the time.
Yeah,
it's not on the ground.
Yeah. I've been here 20 years, so.
Yeah, cement is the best way to go because moisture doesn't come up at all. And any rainwater you get dries off.
Yeah.
A lot of people think, oh, it's going to get rained on. Well, just like your sidewalks, they dry off when it rains. Same thing happens with the wood. It dries off.
It's got to keep the bees out.
Yeah. Well, set some traps for that.
That's
set
right.
some.
I don't use it in the summer, so okay.
Yeah,
I just want to make sure you're alive, man.
Oh yeah, I'm fine. Yep, all fine. Yeah, I was just measuring it just to see what I had here because I knew I threw a little extra because I heaped it up pretty good. So, yeah, there's all different sizes in here, and I got the corner squared off for you. And
okay, looks great.
Yeah. Like I said, just cover the top is all you need to do. So he's gonna end up. I was supposed to end up with on this when I had it all stacked. I should have had 172 cubic feet for a full cord and a third, and I ended up with about 180 cubic feet from what I measured and calculated out. But it's a little chilly out here. You can see I got everything's starting to stick together now. All right, let's go do another one. All right, we're back at the Windy Woodyard, and I just busted through this drift. I drove back and forth a couple times here because I didn't want to get stuck in here, so I kind of kept testing it. It's not too bad right here. It's not too deep, but up in there, it's real deep. Right there it is. And I came from the other side this time because yesterday when I loaded the big load that I just stacked, I came in from over there. I backed right up to there. You can see where the tracks are, and I loaded through it from there. And today I wanted to come from this side, but this drift is pretty high here. This is probably, I don't know, it's probably 2.5 feet high. You can see them up on top of it. It's pretty darn hard too. I mean, it's cement-like, as you can see. So it's sunk in a little bit, but I'll be able to pull out no problem. So there it is. There's the wood I want, and I'm going to throw in a full cord into the trailer, and then I got to throw a face cord, a third of a cord into the truck, because tomorrow I have this delivery for a full cord. First thing, no, that's the second one. First thing I have is a delivery for a third of a cord. I'm gonna put that into the truck because I have to go about 25 miles for that delivery. And it's a third of a cord, so I'm gonna take just the truck. Be a little easier. It's a new customer, never been there before, so I don't know what the driveway's like or anything. And then this load is also going to a new customer, brand new. and they wanted a full cord of oak, so I'm going to throw that in first, and then I'm going to drive to a different pile where I can pull up alongside of it, and I'll throw a bunch in to the truck so I can get that third of a cord in. And then I've already got my next delivery for today loaded up. It's in my small dump trailer, the baby dumper. It's got 2 face cords, 2/3 of a cord of oak. We're not delivering that for about another hour and a half, so I want to get these 2 loaded up for tomorrow, and then they're ready to go. Because my first thing, tomorrow morning, right at 8 o'clock, I got to leave for my other delivery, and I don't want to be out here when it's dark loading wood, when it's supposed to be 20 below actual temperature tomorrow. And they said wind chill tomorrow could be 50 below, so it's cold out here. I got to quit talking and start chucking. I got to get moving. I got to get warmed up. There it is. It's in. 1 face cord, 1/3 of a cord of perfectly placed and plucked pieces of oak. Now this guy specifically said he has a very small firebox, small wood stove, and he wants small pieces. So I purposely left the bigger chunks in there. So I picked out all the stuff that was like this size and smaller, so that it would be the size that he wants. The wind seems to have settled down a little bit. It's not too bad. I just looked in the truck. Right now it's 9 below zero, and the wind chill supposedly is 25 below, and it feels like it. I'm sweaty on the inside, my face is numb, and it's time to go take this, drop this off at my business, because that's the delivery first thing in the morning. And this load is the delivery for tomorrow also. And I've got my other trailer, my small baby dumper, has 2/3 of a cord right now already loaded into it. And I'm gonna go deliver that right now. And then that's the last thing I have to do outside today. I don't have to stack it, I just gotta dump it, so that'll be nice. Because I'm about ready to take a hot shower. It's pretty miserable. Tomorrow's supposed to be even colder, so that'll be nice. It's supposed to be 20 below in the morning, and the wind chill they said could hit 50 below. Sweet! All right, we're going on the road.